See, we all knew what was finna happen when Shedeur Sanders got his opportunity to play. That's what's kind of pissing me off about all of this, because now everybody in Cleveland media and all of the people in the NFL media is like, damn, Shedeur's really good. He really should have been. We've been telling y'all this for the whole damn year. I mean, since April. I started this channel for a reason, and I'm not finna go into the reason why I started this said channel, but I was asked to start this channel. Now, I didn't ever know that this channel was going to do what it did.
Everything you know is a lie, and apparently the Browns staff just added a fresh one to the pile because Deion Sanders is fired up and dragging Cleveland like they stole his lawnmower. What did they say about Shedeur that sparked this chaos? Stick around. You can't afford to miss this one.
He led the Cleveland Browns in rushing, too. I mean, the guy got beat up. He got hit time after time. He got up. He continued to fight. He had a bad interception. And the most impressive thing about with Shedeur Sanders, had a bad interception. He was trying to make a play. He put the ball up and it hurt. But guess what he did after that? He came back, locked back in, moved down the field, got the team in position. And if it wasn't for a certain somebody we're going to talk about, we might have been going into overtime.
Everything about this situation feels like watching a real-life documentary unfold in fast forward, except nobody bothered to warn the Browns staff that the cameras were rolling and the whole country was paying attention.
This is a real-life situation that is happening before our eyes and across the country. I feel like what Shedeur Sanders is going through and what he has shown has given power to the culture. The culture being like basically showing young people, no matter what the situation is, you believe in yourself and you keep going. Showing people that no chain will break me, nothing you can say could hurt me type situation. It's the best motivation you could ever see from an athlete.
Suddenly, Shedeur Sanders isn't just a quarterback anymore. He's a full-on cultural earthquake, the kind that shakes the league, rattles the media, and leaves every critic standing in the rubble like, wait, he can actually play?
I think if you're the Browns, you're not saying, hey, can Shedeur work with Stefanski? I think it is, can Stefanski work with Shedeur? Meaning, like, if Shedeur keeps playing the way he did on Sunday, like, or again, let's say 20% less, but he is an acceptable starter. At the end of the season, you are going to have to ask yourself, well, if we're going forward with this guy as the starter, or as the lead guy in the room, and then we'll kind of let another, he'll battle with somebody for the job, whatever it is.
Imagine being so determined, so locked in, so annoyingly unshakable that you turn every attempt to tear you down into fuel. That's Shedeur. While everyone else has been busy making money off his name, dissecting his life, or trying to rewrite his story, he's been calmly dragging NFL defenses up and down the field like it's a casual Sunday jog.
I think there are going to be Browns fans. Now listen, there's a segment of Browns fans who claim yesterday wasn't enough in the first place. But I think if you have 4 more games the way that yesterday looked, but they're all losses, I would not be surprised if there are people who still want to take a quarterback in April.
And I wouldn't be surprised by that either, but let me put it this way. Deshaun year 2 went 5-1. Did anybody leave year 2 being like, this guy's got it? Nobody did. Nobody did with good reason. Like, we all looked at it for what it was. We looked at it for, it was a 5-1 record.
No trash talking, no theatrics. Just talent slapping folks across the face at 50 yards a throw. And now, Cleveland acts shocked. As if nobody has spent months screaming into the void that this kid is special. As if his film magically improved overnight. Suddenly, the media is pretending they've discovered a hidden gem they personally nurtured. Sure, because everyone definitely forgot the months they spent pushing every recycled narrative they could find just to make him look like a risk instead of a rookie. This wasn't random. This was the culture standing up and announcing loudly that they were done letting the media run the same tired character assassination playbook.
Shedeur Sanders was legendary. No quarterback had did what he did. By the way, since the Super Bowl era, I know you know this one, Bull, because Joe Burrow's on this list. There's only been one rookie to ever throw for 350 yards and 2+ touchdowns and another rushing touchdown since the Super Bowl era. One of them is Joe Burrow and the other is Shedeur Sanders. I ask you, Cam Ward is a first-round pick, first overall. I just saw him be outplayed by Shedeur Sanders.
Because the list of lies fate crafted around Shedeur was longer than a CVS receipt. Bad teammate? Lie. Can't study? Lie. Weak arm? The man just threw a laser yesterday that probably violated several city noise ordinances. Lacks IQ? Meanwhile, he's reading defenses as they owe him money. And the best part? Every lie they told only made the spotlight bigger.
See, we all knew what was finna happen when Shedeur Sanders got his opportunity to play. That's what's kind of pissing me off about all of this, because now everybody in Cleveland media and all of the people in the NFL media is like, damn, Shedeur's really good. He really should have been. We've been telling y'all this for the whole damn year. I mean, since April. I started this channel for a reason, and I'm not finna go into the reason why I started this said channel, but I was asked to start this channel. Now, I didn't never know that this channel was going to do what it did.
The internet saw the nonsense and doubled down. Channels dug in, fans dug in, the truth dug in. They tried to bury him under false narratives, and instead, they fertilized his entire career. So, of course, Coach Prime finally had enough. He didn't raise his son to sit quietly while people draw cartoons of him and sell them as journalism. And the Browns staff clearly didn't expect him to press that repost button like he was firing a missile with their initials carved into it.
Ask yourself, is Kevin Stefanski the right coach for him? And that, I think, is a question that will come up if Shedeur continues to play at a significant level.
Of course it will, and that's where I think if this all is predicated on Shedeur over the next 4 games looking awesome, but that is the type of question then that has them. Does that happen behind closed doors? You like to be honest with me. Just how much is Kevin actually helping you here? How badly do you need him? Do you feel like your development is tied to Stefanski or not? Because if you asked him right now, I don't think Shedeur.
Suddenly, the whole list of manufactured nonsense was back in the public eye, glowing like a neon sign reading, "We got caught." And just when the Browns thought the worst was over, Shannon Sharpe went full flamethrower on live TV. He didn't whisper his frustration. He delivered it like he was trying to wake up the entire city of Cleveland.
He's deadly accurate. He has poise and command and just feel for making it happen, and he should have been the first overall pick. Cam Ward struggling at Tennessee. I promise you Shedeur wouldn't be struggling at Tennessee the way Cam Ward is. I liked Cam Ward. I love Shedeur. When he gets his shot, he will seize it and make them all look like fools.
Watching him break down the Browns' decisions felt like watching a man read a horror story he didn't sign up for. The math didn't match. The logic wasn't logicking, going for too early, pulling Shedeur during the moment he was slicing the defense open like warm fruit, letting someone who hasn't thrown all the games do it instead. That's not strategy. That's a deleted scene from The Longest Yard.
This is what makes the Browns look terrible, because I don't think it looks terrible that they didn't start Shedeur week 1 when we've gotten into those discussions. But it does look really bad that you drafted Dylan ahead of him. You gave him first priority. He wasn't ready
agree with you on this.
For football.
Yeah.
Shedeur was more ready for football. And you told everybody.
Yeah.
This is the thing. When people would get mad at me or Albert Breer or any of the reporters saying that there was this chasm between the two quarterbacks, well, it's because the Browns were telling everybody that.
And then comes the theory. The Browns never wanted this kid to succeed in the first place. From training camp to now, every move looks suspicious. Almost like certain people didn't want wins if the wins came with him under center. As if they'd rather lose on purpose than admit the 5th-round kid they overlooked was actually the answer they needed.
I just like this calmness and poise in the pocket when things weren't going so well. I like the fact that he looked like he was competing. He was focused. He wasn't a happy-go-lucky, I'm just happy to be here. This guy really wanted to win and bring his team back. I like that about him. The improvements that I've seen him from his first game and a half of play was very significant. And that's what you're looking for in a young quarterback. This is a building block process, which I keep telling you guys. He throws an interception. I told you he sucks. He throws a touchdown. I told you he's the greatest thing ever. Let's just keep watching him play. These are going to be 4 very important games for Shedeur and the franchise of the Cleveland Browns coming up.
At this point, it's not even a conspiracy. It's a group project gone wrong, and the whole class is watching. The fans want explanations, the analysts want accountability, and the Department of Justice probably needs to check their voicemail because the entire Shedeur fan base is ready to file paperwork. But here's the irony. The more chaos they create around him, the bigger he gets. The more they try to control the narrative, the more the world sides with him.
By the way they operated, they were telling everybody that. So it was the Browns that planted that seed. And so, yeah, I ran with it. I made the mistake of trusting the Browns on that. And it's obvious to everybody that Dylan Gabriel was not ready, that Shedeur was more ready, and that, oh, by the way, Shedeur has way more talent.
Because I don't believe that there's a chance at all that Dylan Gabriel would have got us back from 14 down.
And every strange coaching decision, every messy press conference, every suspicious roster choice keeps proving the same thing over and over again. Shedeur isn't just good, he's undeniable. Too undeniable for excuses, too undeniable to hide, too undeniable to sabotage quietly. So what do you think? Are the Browns ready for that reality or terrified of it? Drop your thoughts below and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.